Hi, this is John Bowzer Bauman, President of Social Security Works PAC, and I'm here to tell you that on the night of June 23rd, Nate McMurray has got to be doing this. Can you believe that I've been making a living now for over 50 years doing this? God bless America. And you know, especially in Western New York, where I've been coming and doing shows since the very early 70s, you know that I love the music of the 50s and the early 60s. But that does not mean that I actually want to return to the 50s and the early 60s, because that was a time before Medicare. And in a time before Medicare, over 35% of American seniors had incomes below the poverty line. And I certainly don't want to return to a time before Social Security was passed in 1935, when, just think about this, over 50%, more than 1 out of every 2 American seniors had incomes below the poverty line. Social Security and Medicare are the 2 most important domestic programs in the entire history of the United States of America. And you know what? We need to keep them that way. In fact, we need to expand them. So that is why I've taken on this responsibility of being president of Social Security Works PAC, and I have crisscrossed the country in 2018. I went from Alaska to South Florida and from northern Maine to Southern California to find leaders who will protect and expand these programs. And yes, in 2018, I did find one such leader in New York's 27th district. His name is Nate McMurray. So I came there, I did an event with Nate. This time we don't know whether campaign events are even going to be possible. So I'm sending Nate this video to make this specific point. Here is the questionnaire that Nate has sent in. 5 questions, they're pretty simple. Our Social Security Works PAC questions. Will you support expanding, not cutting Social Security? Nate McMurray says yes. Will you support expanding, not cutting Medicare? Yes. Do you support the expansion of Medicaid eligibility contained in the Affordable Care Act? And will you oppose all attempts to cut Medicaid? Yes. Will you support efforts to lower prescription drug prices, including allowing Medicare and other federal programs to negotiate for lower drug prices? Yes. And final question, and my favorite question in a way, it's so simple. Will you always refer to Social Security and Medicare as earned benefits rather than using the pejorative term entitlements? Nate McMurray, of course, says yes. Now, this being an open seat, as you know, because of the forced retirement of someone who was indicted federally, it was only fair to send this questionnaire to both sides. We sent this questionnaire to Chris Jacobs, and I'm still sitting here at my piano waiting for this questionnaire to come back. I actually predict it will never come back, because Chris Jacobs can't answer one of these questions honestly by saying that he would protect and expand these important earned benefits. So, Social Security Works PAC officially, at this moment, endorses Nate McMurray to become the congressman from New York's 27th district, and I urge every one of you, make sure you get your ballots in by June 23rd, every one of you, to bum 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 dang a dang dang a ding a dong ding, vote for Nate McMurray. Closing song. Good night, Chris Jacobs. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. Good night, Chris Jacobs. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. Don't hate to leave you, but we really must say good night, Chris Jacobs. Good night. Do, 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 do. Good night, Chris Jacobs. Good night. Do, 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 do. Good night, Chris Jacobs. Vote for Nate McMurray. Because on the night of June 23rd, Nate's got to be doing this.